Hello, my name is Michael Leeserman here with the Trial Guide's Tip of the Day. It is Thursday, August 24th, 2023. Our tip today comes from Keith Mitnik's book, Deeper Cuts, Systems That Simply Work from Winning Workups to Thumbs Up Verdicts. Keith writes, if we're searching for the right word for a car collision and we have ruled out accident, what is the right word? Crash fits the bill. It's an activator word that is likely to connect with memories and trigger reactions that align with our case. Crash makes most people think of crushing metal, tickets, police, or worse. Crash is not just an activator, it's a positive activator. Crashes make you cringe. Nice alliteration. Just the word crash itself, right, seems to mimic what's happened. Crash. Yes, I like this word. It's my preferred word, and not everyone likes it. I had a judge write once in a footnote because I kept calling something a crash, that crash is an overused word that plaintiff is using here to, I don't know, for some nefarious purpose, or I suspect. I don't think he used that word, but I remember being called out for it, and that's okay. If there's ever that dispute in front of a jury, or if it's called out on the papers, in the briefs we're sending back and forth. In almost all states, what do the police call it? In almost all states, it's a crash report, right? We're looking at the crash report because it's about a crash. Or maybe, I think I've seen a state, I can't remember which, that would call an accident report, or maybe an incident report, although many times there'll be an incident report that's separate from a crash report, maybe responding to, a domestic violence call or something like that. So there's no doubt accident, this is the funny thing, accident is what most people call it. So I think completely avoiding that word doesn't make a lot of sense, especially if you're trying to do search engine optimization and get people to find you, because they're going to probably be searching accident. And we need to, it's a dilemma I have. I have a website called truckaccidents.com. Had it for 20 years. I, in some ways wish it had just been truckcrashes.com. On the other hand, it works. People search for accidents. So what do we do with that? I think one of the things we do is, I like in jury selection to lower the bar, to use language that the jurors use. So if they talk about an accident, I might mirror that language and say, yeah, we're here about this accident. And then in opening and throughout to be able to say, this accident, well, really, if we look at it, this was an accident waiting to happen. This wasn't an accident at all, but rather the foreseeable consequence of bad choices, or, whatever happened here, prioritizing profits over people, or whatever makes sense in your case. So, at the very least, it's very important to be intentional in the words you use. And when it comes to talking about an accident, there's no such thing as an accident in my mind when it's on the roadway. It's a collision is many times the neutral word, because the defense will agree to it. And I think crash is the best word. It's got that built-in crash sound, and it's what the police call it. So certainly it's worth thinking about. Let's take a deep breath together and be grateful to be alive this Thursday. May the work we do today help to reduce suffering in the world, reduce suffering in the lives of our clients, in our lives, and in the world. May our efforts help to repair the world. May we fiercely and compassionately advocate for our clients, champion their stories, and do so from a place of compassion and wisdom. I'm going to ring a bell 3 times now. This can take you into a meditation practice, a prayer practice, or just remind you, wake up, it's Thursday. Go out, do good things, and have fun while you're doing it.